Hi, welcome everyone to today's astrological forecast, where we will explore the natal chart of Kamala Harris. Now, as we approach 2024 US presidential election, Harris's astrological chart offers compelling insights into her political success and challenges. Now, in this video, I discuss some details and my objective prediction for Harris's journey leading up to the election. Now, this is based on her natal chart, transits, and the ancient timing method of zodiacal releasing. Now, in my previous analysis of Donald Trump's political career leading up to the presidential election, I forecasted his victory over Joe Biden, and Trump's natal chart, transits, and zodiacal releasing indicated a strong likelihood of his success in this year's presidential race. However, Biden's concession and Harris's stepping into the presidential race prompted a re-evaluation. So this shift required many astrologers, including myself, to re-examine Harris's natal chart to assess her prospects in the election. So without further ado, let us take a closer look at Kamala Harris's natal chart and see what the future might hold for her in this election. Now let's look at natal chart highlights here. With her Libra sun in the 5th house of creativity and self-expression, these themes suggest her ability to innovate and lead with charisma. It allows her to appeal to a wide audience. Now, Harris's moon is in Aries, which is placed in her 11th house. This highlights a pioneering spirit, driving her to lead social causes and innovative initiatives. Now, her emotional investment in public service and social reforms is, in fact, evident in her career. Mercury in Scorpio, she has that in her 6th house. This points to intense communication skills, particularly in addressing public health, labor relations, and political stability. Her persuasive and incisive speaking style can effectively address voters' concerns, making her a formidable communicator. Now, she has a Venus in Virgo, which is in the 4th house. This signifies detailed-oriented political strategies with a service-oriented approach. Now, her focus on domestic affairs allows her to connect deeply with voters on home and state issues. This, in turn, could foster a strong sense of trust and reliability. And of course, she has a Jupiter in Taurus, which is situated in the 12th house of her natal chart. This suggests that hidden resources and spiritual guidance may assist Harris along this presidential race. However, she will need to dig deep to uncover and utilize these hidden strengths. Now, this may require resilience and introspection. It's helpful to note that her Jupiter is in retrograde, and this could limit the benefits in her current pursuit. Because Harris's chart is a night chart, we look more to her Venus rather than her Jupiter as the main benefic planet. And nonetheless, Harris still has a very strong chart for this particular year. Now, Harris's Saturn is in domicile in Aquarius, and it's situated in the 9th house of her natal chart. Now, this highlights her commitment to structuring a progressive vision for the future. Now, although Saturn is retrograde in her natal chart, it underscores her discipline and strategic approach to her campaign. Now, we will look at her major aspects on her natal chart this time. So Harris's sun forms a trine with Saturn. And this supports the implementation of practical ideas, indicating a hardworking and ambitious personality. Her moon forms a trine with Mars, enhancing her ability to take decisive action and perform well under pressure. Harris's Saturn forms a square with Jupiter. This highlights the tension between expanding her goals and dealing with realistic constraints, which is a crucial, or rather a critical aspect in her career. Now, she has a Mars forming a square with Neptune. This indicates potential misunderstandings, requiring her to be more vigilant and clearer with her messaging. We now look at zodiacal releasing analysis. Now, let's take a look at this Harris's natal, or rather, let's take a look at Harris's zodiacal releasing table. And we notice that she is indeed in the peak period of her life right now. She is given a spotlight in the political arena, and all eyes are on her at the moment. And we see that in level 1 of her zodiacal releasing, this indicates the major period of her entire life. So as you can see, the sign of Pisces is where her major period, which is indicated here. And when we refer to a natal chart, Pisces occupies her 10th house of her career and public standing, with Saturn retrograde transiting her 10th house and conjunct her Chiron. This period emphasizes crucial career developments and karmic influences. This is a pivotal time as her action will significantly impact her political trajectory. It's a very important time for her. And we look at sub-period in level 2 right now, where we see right here is the sign of Gemini that's occupying her first house of self-identity and image, with Mercury, which is the ruler of Gemini, transiting Sagittarius in detriment. Harris must be extremely cautious with her speeches and public messaging, as any missteps could be magnified. So these two periods are a peak period right now. It doesn't mean it's good or bad according to the zodiacal releasing technique, but rather this is a very, very busy time for her. She's in a spotlight. Everything is on her, and it's a very significant period for her. But whatever that she does can be magnified and amplified, and everyone will know about it. So she has to be really careful and cautious with her messaging, which is a very, very crucial thing right here in this presidential race. And we look at level 3, which is called the sub-period, the sub-period. I would say the short sub-period. This is identified as a cooling down phase, as you can see right here, with Capricorn indicated in this period of her zodiacal releasing. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, and this planet signifies authority, structures, and pragmatism. So between September and November this year, this period signifies political career and authority. It's a time to reflect on her efforts and karmic results of her past actions. Now, Saturn is also in retrograde during this time, and also this suggests that unresolved issues or lessons may resurface. So let's take a look at the prediction and key considerations right here regarding the strengths and opportunities for Kamala Harris in summary. Now, Kamala Harris's chart shows a strong potential for leadership and public service with significant periods, emphasizing her career and public standing, her creativity, resilience under pressure, and commitment to progressive ideals position her favorably in this election. What are the challenges and caution? The first thing is about messaging. Now, with Mercury in detriment, with a transiting Mercury in detriment, she must navigate her communications carefully. Clarity and precision are paramount to avoid misunderstandings and public backlash. The second thing is about karmic influence. Saturn's retrograde motion in its conjunction with Chiron in the 10th house highlights the importance of her past actions. She must ensure she has addressed any unresolved issues and learned from past experiences. The third thing is about balancing ambition and pragmatism. There is tension between Saturn and Jupiter here, suggesting that she needs to balance her ambitious goals with practical constraints. Overreaching without a solid foundation could lead to setbacks. So in conclusion, Kamala Harris's astrological chart indicates a period of significant public activity and potential success in this 2024 presidential election, provided she meets the 3 crucial conditions. Number 1, clear and effective messaging. She may consider the need to navigate her communication with care and precision. Number 2, clarity in plans. She may consider being specific and detailed in her policy proposals and public statements. Number 3, doing the work. Now, she may want to ensure that all necessary groundwork and efforts in her political career have been completed and addressed. Now, if Harris fulfills these conditions, she stands a strong chance of winning the election. However, if she fails to meet these key requirements, then the astrological indicators suggest that her opponent, potentially Donald Trump, may prevail. This astrological analysis provides a comprehensive overview of the political or potential outcomes for Kamala Harris in the 2024 presidential election. Now, as I conclude this forecast, I'd like to reiterate that as an astrologer, it's important for us, or me, to examine the chart without biasness. We must restrain ourselves from using words like I feel that or I think that, because it's not what you say, but based on what we see on the natal chart. So whatever the outcome may be from this election, it will be determined by the actions and decisions of the individual that determine his or her success. This is Frederick, your friendly love and business astrologer. Signing off. Take care.